For warbands, will they all be historical? Can they be made up but grounded? Yes, they can. They can be made up but grounded, and in fact, they have to be made up and grounded. There's not really any historical example of warbands we can actually get. Next question. Would the map or maps be based off areas in real life, or will they be made up terrain? Maps will be based. Nidavellir and the next map after it are not based on real life. They're based on made up terrain. Yes. However, the interactive map is based on real life. And that's because we don't want to give any earldom the satisfaction of feeling like, oh, we're special. We're now the owners of this. So therefore, the hub is ours. We don't want people having that sort of like boost over another faction. So we just made it a random place. So yeah, it's made up terrain. Just curious who's going to be king of Denmark. Undecided. Sir Pops. Next question. Arch Valorant, will throwing your weapon, example your hand axe, to finish people who are trying to run be a thing? Probably not. That sounds a little difficult. I doubt Star can program that. I don't know.
Could potentially, but it's not a feature we have planned.
Yeah, it's not a thing we're focused on right now. We're focused on actual important things. Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say in the realm of trying to hunt people down who are running away from fights, we have a chase system built into our walk speed calculations. So if someone's running away from you, their speed will be reduced. And also pretty much every way that you move around, it checks if they're trying to get away from you.
However, go ahead, sorry.
In the warrior tree called wounding, where if you hit a player, their walk speed will be reduced as well, so they can't run away from you.
Yeah.
Plenty of ways to hunt them down.
Yeah. Also, there's also the weight system. So if you're wearing like a ton of heavy armor and the guy who's running away from you is wearing light armor, they might be able to outrun you. I mean, I'm not sure how much you made the weight system weigh, but it might be possible, and that might be a benefit of doing light armor. We're undecided on that, really, though. I don't know. Is the weight system that heavy, Star?
It really depends on the situation. You could maybe get away if you were like really, really light, and the guy was like full armor.
Yeah, and that's kind of the idea because
generally chases don't work out for the person running away, especially if they're hit already.
Although if they do have that roll ability, the one that makes them like roll an extra 3 studs, they might be able to be fair. That one can be good. But yeah, you can kind of get far. I've run away from people like that. It's fun. But yeah, next question. Beluga Valorant. Will the execution animations from old AOV transfer to the new one? That's actually a good question. I haven't really thought about executions. We have that planned out for the future, but not right now. Not immediately. We'll see. Probably not for the foreseeable future, but we might add. I think we have executions
for content update.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Next question. Cecilius Wolf. Is their weapon team kill enabled? Well, we're gonna have a party system. No, but party system.
Party system. We were gonna still enable TK on.
Oh, we were. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's up to you guys since game design and all that. If it is, how would that work considering someone in the same faction can kill a noble or someone gets Julius Caesared? I mean, if you're in a battle... Well, that's kind of the thing. If it's an official battle...
That's just accidental.
Sorry?
That would just be registered as accidental, right?
Well, if it's the case
we're not
where,
letting people put spies in people's factions and then purposely ruin battles. That just ruin, kind of...
Well, here's the thing. I do want guards to be important. Like, I do, since Huskarls, I want them to actually be important. So if you are actually in a battle, you should have your trusted men around you, like your most trusted warriors. Like, you might not have a particularly good fighter, but at least you trust the guy to not kill you. So they'll guard against people in your Earldom and outside. So I think it is actually a good feature to make it so they can kill you. And if someone actually tries that hard to plan that out, good for them. If that assassination works out.
I'm putting spies in every Earldom then, and they're gonna TK each other.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't think that's a good idea.
We'll see. Cold Shark Bite. What types of weapons will be added when the game fully releases? For example, will there be bows and arrows, daggers, etc.? Fully releases will have every type of weapon in terms of that makes sense. Like not daggers, but we will have bows, maces, axes, swords, great axes, and warhammers. However, right now we're just gonna have swords and maybe maces. We're undecided on that. It depends if Star's up for that.
Have both axes and maces and swords.
Okay, good.
For demo reasons.
Next question. Will there be sort of roadmap for additional planned updates after full release so that the community can see what other content is planned and thus won't fizzle out due to a severe lack of new content? Check out the roadmap channel. It's not fully updated for full release, but for the stuff we're releasing before Nivellir, actually, I think I updated that last night. Yeah. Here, everyone
I'll
just
also say ICW's like fizzle out. It didn't have a lot of content at original launch. We are launching with much more in the
Yeah.
game than ICW ever had.
Yeah. But we updated the roadmap a couple days ago. It's actually, things are coming together quite nicely. We decided to add, we forgot to add tutorial and quests and stuff to the list, but they are on the list right now. Those will be done soon enough. Things are coming together nicely. Yeah. Next question. Oh god. Where was I?
It should be Coffee Lanka.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Will it be similar to Assassin's Creed Valhalla or any game you have in mind? The UI is very inspired by Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I guess a couple of the features, like the shop, is somewhat inspired, but otherwise not exactly, since there's not really
Yeah.
games like that.
Inspiration is kind of taken from multiple different medieval games.
Yeah. Will there be any treasure feature? No. um, Damn has asked. Oh yes, 3 questions. Okay.
I mean, depending, it could be in a quest you get treasure.
Oh
but-
yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not handling quests. You guys are. Damn has asked. Will the game require for you to grind resources to acquire different types of weapons / armors? Yes. Well, it's not going to be
I can
resources.
speak on this
It's
one,
more.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we have planned in the game for demo release, there will not be resources that aren't quest related besides silver. So you'll have to grind for silver if you want to buy certain items. And you can do that by taking quests and missions from different NPCs in the game. And some of those quests may involve you getting resources specific to that quest if you want to get the item, but there won't be like chop down 4 trees to get 10 wood or anything like that. It would just be silver and then quest related items.
Yeah. It's not really going to be a grinding fest, really. I mean, I guess when it comes to kills, sure, a little bit, but you're going to enjoy that, so it's not really that much of a grind. Next question. Is the game going to include different types of armors for each type of faction, also shield designing, etc.? Yes, for shields, you'll have more. What I'm likely going to encourage is that earldoms choose a specific shield for their faction so that you can recognize each other in battles, especially because the name system is going to be like you have to hover your mouse over them, not anything else. And you also want to differentiate who's on your side and who isn't. However, for armors, there's just going to be different types of armors, not necessarily for each faction, just rather in general all around, which is how it was in general. However, you could maybe have your guys like encourage them to get gambizons for a certain color just to make sure that you guys have what you're going for. But yeah. Next question. Oh yeah, are there going to be cavalry or horses added to the game? Undecided. We're gonna have horses for Bannerman. I don't think we're gonna have it for Age of Vikings since they didn't really use horses in that era or in that culture really. Yeah, probably not for Age of Vikings, but yes for Bannerman. Next question. Does ranged weapons include guns? I'm guessing there's gonna be crossbows. No to either. Crossbows are a late medieval invention, so that was like in the 13th century AD. This is based around the 8th century AD, 8th to 9th century AD. So very far ahead, and guns is way far ahead. That's like muskets are like 15th century. Yeah. Next question. Agari. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing. So from what I'm hearing, AOV is basically going to be a big D&D group with a mix of GOT. No.
Like Gareth and Gallet.
Yeah. No, I would not say that. I think that's a bad description of it. I guess it is somewhat inspired by Game of Thrones and how they ran their communities. I had a lot of experience in there, but not really like a D&D group. I guess a little bit when you come to consider the age, but AOV is mostly going to be pushing towards players, not necessarily clans. But we are going to obviously have clan support and all that in the background. Next question. And will there be other jobs within AOV besides fighting / war-based jobs?
I
mean-
wouldn't call it jobs, but in game there will be a few NPCs that'll give out what we call missions,
Yeah.
where you just do a small thing to earn silver in the game. It's not really a job though. Our focus is combat because we think the best part of the game is our combat system.
Yeah. As for other jobs, if you mean in factions, there's gonna be scalds who are like religious figures, sort of, or Githhi, who I think it's called Githhi. Sorry. Um, who are like priests and stuff, and they're also gonna be like, I guess, nobility. They don't necessarily have to be fighters, but they're still gonna be important for war. So I don't know. It's really up to the role play that the clan itself sort of determines. But yeah. And final one for me will be katanas in a bleeding system. No to katanas. There's bleeding VFX, but that's about it. We don't actually have a bleeding system, so to speak. I feel like people would get really irritated by that quickly. Next question. Seraph Souls. Let's say people who were previously banned in LSN are banned to date. Will they be able to be a part of this genre, or does their ban carry out across Golden products? So that's different. No, they won't be banned from AOV. However, if you were given a Godam ban, then you're banned from Godam. But only a few people have that because they doxed, DDoS, or did something bad like that. But otherwise, if you're just banned from LSA, it's not a big deal. We don't care about that. If it's a Godam ban, then that's a different story. But those are rare. Next questions. Relixa. You've spoken frequently regarding heirs in succession. Will this system apply to warbands also, or will they only be on the earldom/kingdom scale? Yes to warbands, but only for leaders, not for nobility. Earldom/kingdoms is the only ones that have nobility. Next question. R minor. If TK never counts as a death, couldn't you just choose your leader not dying about by just TKing them as soon as they're low? It does count as a death. It does count. So that's irrelevant. But yeah, no, fair point. That's a good reason why we are having it count, because they could be TK'd like that. Also, keep in mind, if you TK your leader, you're down one man, and these battles are gonna be like number based. Like, it's gonna be important that you have as many numbers as possible. But yeah. Damn is asked, is there going to be some type of outsider faction like England invading Vikings, for example? That's a good question, actually. We are going to have that for Bannerman with the Greyjoys and the Iron Islanders, but for the Vikings, not necessarily. But we might have something similar. Like, we might have like the Holy Roman Empire attack Denmark or something like that. We might have a little event where we make a quick faction and have it so they attack with like 4 armies up into Denmark, and then everyone has to unite to defend against that. So we might do something like that. It's a good idea, actually. I quite like that. I'll pin that one, actually, because that's a really nice one. Next question. Close Shark Bite. I think this is actually the second to last question. Will there be a Kingdom of England, Wessex, Northumberland, etc., or will it be strictly Viking earldoms and kingdoms and earldoms? It's gonna be no. I'm gonna say no for now. But we will add them as expansion down the line when we get a lot of factions, and when the earldoms start to like fizzle out, we'll tell the earldoms, okay, well, we're now centralizing, so you now have like 2 months to finish up your wars, and the jarls will remain jarls. However, these earldoms can now move to England and form factions there. So losers will become losers, or they'll become warbands. Up to them. And they can migrate to England and try to see some land like the historical Vikings did. So future, yes. Right now, no. How are battles going to work? They're going to be... that's a little difficult to answer. I will say that we'll have a information category, which will detail all of that. It's too much to really go into depth here. But it's going to be balanced. It's going to be balanced now as much as humanly possible. Because you want battles to be fun. We also are not going to put heavy restrictions like, oh, you can only go up to 20 people in the battle for a side. Because 40-player battles are boring. Like, sure, it's fun, but it's not... you could do higher, which we will aim for. And yeah, that seems about it. I'm ignoring that last question. Will twice be added? No. Besides that, that's all we're going to answer for Q&A, I think. If there's any other questions, I'll allow 1 more. Or 2 more. I'll allow 2 more. Alright, I'll allow 3 more. Just type them out quickly. But after that, I will show you guys the interactive map briefly, and I'll also show... Star, do you think it's cool if we show them the game a little bit? Like, we can show them the combat? Or do you want to wait?
What do you, like, how? Like
I'll screen share. Oh, no, screen share, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We'll screen share the combat a little bit after. 3 more questions. Okay, yeah, ask quickly. You spell morbidly wrong. Will morbidly obese players be allowed to participate? Yeah, sure. Will there be hunger, thirst requirements, eating system, etc.? No, but Stray, why did you have such enthusiasm in responding to that? Uh, for a hunger and thirst system, we will not have it for Age of Vikings, but we will have it for Bannerman. It will just be an energy system. But for here, no. I'll let Unholy Grail and Spartacus and ask questions, but other than that, any other questions will be answered in the next QA session. What features do you want to release that won't be there on launch? What do I want to release? Let me see here. Let me check the roadmap. I guess bow system, which won't be at launch. Other weapon variants, I do want that soon. And an execution/revive system and two-handed weapons. Those are the ones I'm really personally excited for. As well as AI NPCs if we do decide to go down that route. We'll see if it's viable. That's about it, really. I'm not too hyped to buy anything. I mean, I am hyped to buy a lot of things, but yeah. Will there be a temper system like Northwind? No. Are you adding dragons to sustainable pets? No. Will warbands be allowed again? And will they? Yes, they will be allowed again. Will they have the same benefits they had before? Yes, but they'll probably have a few more benefits, if anything. Are war cries again? That's a good question. We do want to add them. Star? What do you think?
Wouldn't that just be a taunt? Or
Yeah, but like, didn't we have like? I think we discussed wanting to plan out war cries, in a sense for like.
I do not remember this.
Okay, well we can talk about it later. It might not be at launch, but we'll add it later down the line. I think we discussed making it like you can do like one war cry or two, but like the rest will be Game Pass, something like that. We'll decide later. It might be a no though. Will cat gifts be strictly prohibited? No, you are more than welcome to do cat gifts. We love cats here. Will there be goats? Good question.
Yes, yes,
That's
there
the
will be
last
goats.
question. Yes, there will be goats. Yes. I need to hire someone to make goats models, actually new ones.
Dude, we
Old
have
ones.
them. What do you mean?
No, but they're old. We need better ones, man. We need
Yeah,
better
I'm
ones.
using them anyway.
Yeah. Fair enough. Um, sorry, I just got pinged here. Why am I getting pinged? Okay, but yeah, that's about it for the Q&A questions. Any more will be answered, I'm just gonna say, wait, fuck. Any more questions will be answered next QA test. Yeah. You guys can ask any more questions. We'll answer them in the next QA test, which might be next week or the week after. We'll probably do next week. We might have a Bannerman one that time, so we'll see. But that's it for QA questions. I will, however, take this time to do a dev leak of not dev leak, but more like I'm gonna live stream Nivellir. Are you in game actually, Star?
I am.
Okay, perfect.
That taunt sound might still be broken. I don't know if.
What about shield bash and kick?
Well, let's just hope it works.
Yeah, let's hope it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me
For
screen
the
share.
audience, we've had recent audio issues.
Yeah.
Game. Something
Yeah.
weird we think with Roblox and its audio permission system.
Yeah. All right, you guys can watch my stream now, I think, right? Yeah, you can. It should be good quality. If it's low quality, just at me, spam me in forum and tell me. If it's just one person, sucks to be you. But yeah. All right. Let me show the character create customization first. This is character customization. You can choose your culture, ignore the text. We have to fix that later.
Fucking placeholder text.
Yeah. And then you can change your hair color like this with the hue, saturation, and the value. This will make it grayer. Well, I'll do black. And then you can choose your beards. I love this beard the most. And then you can choose your face as well. We'll have a collection of hairs that we still have to add a few more, I think. I'm not too satisfied with this collection we have here, but we'll add more as time goes on. I actually kind of like this one. And then for face, you can decide from there. There's plenty of them you can do. Do this one. And then scars. So we had custom scars and war paints added. And we made them personally. These are some personally I like them a lot here. Let's turn on off the war paint so you can see them better. These are all various different ones you can use. Thanks to Roseshi to making these. Yeah, plenty of scars you're more than welcome to work out with. I personally am going to do this one. As for war paints, we also had plenty of them made with tons of different color variations. We'll do this one for now. Why not? And then you also randomize if you're that bored or too lazy. So these are really stupid. We'll do this one. Yeah. Then we'll do there we go. We'll just do that. Why not? And then we'll do this, this. There we go. And then you can choose your name. Some of these will be locked to specific ranks. But yeah. And then we'll do this. There we go. Now you can play. Oh shoot, I did not spawn the right area. Spawn over there.
Skagfall.
Yeah, yeah, spawn in Skagfall, yeah. This is the player spawn. Okay, I just took health damage, nice. Unslime me. Alright. This is the inventory system. You can access your inventory here. You will obviously not start with all these stuff, and there is a lot more armors we just haven't added in. We'll do the mail armor, why not? Sword. Clothing. Capes. And shield. This is the view of the map. Beautiful view.
Here, come sit down.
Oh, increase my volume. You guys can probably have better volume here.
Oh, I was flying.
Do you just fly? What happened to you? You just
I
fell to your death.
Unfly, dude. I forgot to unfly. Whoops. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, you can see the map from here. It's quite lovely. Get out. Wait, how do I get off? I'm stuck.
You jump.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, this is the map. We'll show a little bit more.
You can also show the map system and stuff and how.
Oh yeah, I'll show them that in a second. Yeah, let's first get to the village first. I could show that little cave, but I'll let them see it in their own time. I'm not gonna show the entire map off. Let's go up here. Oh, I already discovered everything, so I can't show the discovery system. That sucks. Oh well.
I think we had it in a dev leak at some point.
Yeah, that's fine. Then they can see that there. You also go inside houses. Oh yeah, you never added for beds. You can't sleep in beds.
Oh yeah, I need.
Yeah, we need to add that sleeping animation.
Sleeping in.
Yeah, you can sleep in there too. These are some of the okay, so these are just placeholders.
Placeholder
This is the only one that works. This is the shield bender. We need to add a skip button for dialogue. And some of them are a little too slow.
We'll keep the.
We'll
I can make it faster.
Okay, let's make it faster. That's a good idea. These are all the shields you can buy with the money you have. Buy
Black
this
on
one.
red is rough. Okay, there you go.
I'll do this one too. Alright. Now let's change the shield because I like this shield actually. It's a nice shield. Alright. Now I'll go this way. Where do you go, Star? I lost you. Oh, there you were back. Okay,
I'm
back
just
there.
really
Yeah.
far. Sorry.
And I'm going to show the skill tree system in a second, which is, I personally think is my favorite part of the game. You did a really good job with that. All right, the skill tree system is over here. Let me showcase it in a second once I get there. So over here is the skill tree system.
The hero sanctuary is what
Yeah.
we call the little spot on the map.
Make sure you have your volume up, guys, just so you can see the proper game. So this is where you choose the skill points. These skill points unlock different abilities for the first 2. And then you can go down that tree. What I would suggest is that you get all 2 of each tree. This is a personal opinion. And then you can go down each tree accordingly. You can do different builds. You could go fully down this tree, you could go fully down this tree, or you could do like a mix of these 2 trees mostly and then do a little bit of this one. It's really up to you. It's up to the player. We're gonna do... What am I gonna do right now? I'm gonna do...
You only have 1 point to spend, so...
Yeah, I know. I only...
Why is
That's
it-
why I'm being careful. The walk speed your opponents... Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Alright, we're good. Now this way. Let's go to... I want to show the maps. Let's go to Skyfall.
I think you already had your spawn location set there, though.
Yeah, oh, that's
This is
true.
where you spawn
I'll
in.
just fly myself to that location.
Okay.
I'll go to the Great Hall, actually. Why not? Okay, I've flown. There we go. Alright, so we also have a map system. If you press M, you can access the map. This is... Oh, I like the new thing you added. You can actually see your
Yeah,
avatar.
it's slightly off
Yeah.
when you get close to the
It's
Great
a little
Hall,
big, too. We will probably have to make it smaller. But yeah, this is good. So what you can do is you can set your spawn point. So I can set my spawn... Okay, I guess I'm not there.
You're
I have to go
in the Great
literally
Hall.
inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta be in there.
Alright. There we go. And you can switch your spawn accordingly. Interesting. You can
And
switch
these
your
spawn locations save.
Yeah.
So after you leave the game, if you had set your spawn to wherever you were, then when you come back, you'll spawn in that spot.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's basically that for that. I'll show the combat now, I guess, right? I don't think there's much else to show otherwise.
Sure, hold on. You want to fight here?
Wait, hold on. I want to fight on that. Oh, wait, I know where I want to fight. I know where I want to play. I want to kick you off.
What the fuck? Oh no. It's gonna be such a weird looking fight though, because you're just gonna be kicking the whole time.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, I need to stop flying. I keep taking fall
Yeah,
damage.
make sure I fly yourself. All right, come here.
Healing. They won't let me heal. So
So taunting. Oh, the taunt is broken. Wait, is the kick sound broken? Hold on, wait. I want to check. It is broken. All right, that's fine.
that's
Alright,
the
so some-
temporary issue we were having.
Yeah. So some of the sounds are a little broken, but it's fine.
No
Rip.
impact on shield bash.
Ah.
That's crazy.
Shoot.
Oh, I didn't kick you off.
Yeah, that's good. Wait,
Damn it.
you're out of stamina. Oh no, you
Oh,
fixed.
nah,
Okay.
I'm chilling. Why did you
Hey, you tried that. Shit.
thought I had it, to be honest.
I saw you trying that. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm good.
So, nah. That's why I hate fighting you. The elevation, I hate that fight.
Yeah, the elevation is hard. Oh, not again. No. Oh. Yeah, you can kick people off. You can do a sparring kick, which is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Only
that.
if they're like without a shield.
Yeah, if you have a
have
shield, you're
yourself
fine. Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you can
There's
just take that and it'll do a guard break
Yeah.
instead.
I know where else I want to fight.
Forgot where.
This is my favorite spot.
Oh, God.
Wait, no, I didn't unfly myself. Hold on. There we go. Wait,
Oh,
how did
oh,
you
shit.
break? What?
You are so fucked.
Oh no.
You know what I'm doing.
I know what you're doing, and I don't like it. All right.
Oh, I was thinking.
No! Wait, I'm alive! I'm chill.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's only a half. Wait,
Yeah.
what? You took like no damage.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I got the health sound. I guess that needs to be fixed.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
gonna-
I'm destroying you right now.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna blocking. Okay, hold on. Oh.
We're
You're
not gonna
fucked.
talk about that? No?
Oh, fuck. I'm fucked. Okay, hold on.
Dead man.
Okay. That was a little rough. All right. I'm not the best, but it's okay. We're chill. We're chilling. But yeah, that's the combat. We'll do some public playtests later. Not public necessarily, but for faction specifically. And we're going to be releasing faction applications later this week, hopefully, if things go well. Maybe a little earlier. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for the game. Is there anything else to show? I don't think there is.
Not that we want to show right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the game. I hope you guys like it. If you guys have any issues with it or suggestions, you can write that down in the suggestions channel. And we'll happily look into that and add things accordingly if they make sense. Otherwise, that's basically it for this. I can briefly show the interactive map. Let me just check that. Let me just show that real quick. It's a work in progress. It's not finished. Here, let me screen share that. Okay, you guys should be able to see studio now. This is just a studio view. I'm not going to show too much detail. But essentially, this is an example of what we are going to have the map look like, for instance. Let's say, like, with these earldoms. These will be some of the armies. And this is a very elevation-based. So, like, these mountains will determine, like, your armies will have to go into specific areas. Like, if there's like, up here, for instance. To go up here. And you can set up defensive boundaries and set your armies accordingly, and so forth. And we're going to have bridges to determine paths through the map, and so forth. Denmark is the most interesting, in my opinion, because this is the best idea of how we're going to have the detail plan out. It's the most finished. We haven't added village names yet, however, or the territories. But yeah. This is how the map will look, essentially. We're not finished with Sweden or Upper Norway yet, but we'll get there soon. We just started this like 2 days ago, and we're almost finished, so we're on a good path. But yeah. Should be fun. That's basically that. I think that's it, yeah. If there's any questions, you gotta ask it for and I'll be here briefly to answer a few. But that's about it. Yeah. We'll have another QA session next week, probably. And yeah, if you have any questions, just ask them for. And that's about it. You can also ask them in the Q&A, and we'll answer them next weekend when the Q&A session is held. But thanks for all listening. I hope you guys enjoy the game when it does release. And when the faction application is released, if you do plan on making a faction, apply. Go for it. You'll have the top 3 options to choose from. We'll have to list out probably in a couple days, maybe less, maybe even tomorrow. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye-bye. We'll end the stage now. Yeah.